Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we have news out of Craven County where a woman is now facing charges after she used a child to avoid arrest. Craven County deputies were called to a home on Junior Road for a disturbance on Tuesday. When deputies got there, they learned that 22-year-old Samantha Loudermilk pepper sprayed several people in the home and destroyed property after an argument. Now, Loudermilk then tried to evade arrest by placing a 3-year-old child between herself and deputies, according to officials. She was arrested and taken to Carolina East Medical Center for injuries she sustained after stepping on glass deputies say she had broken. EMS went to the scene to treat the adults and the child who were exposed to the pepper spray. Warrants say she sprayed 2 people directly in the face with pepper spray as she was carrying the child. After she was cleared from the hospital, Loudermilk was charged with assault on a child under 12, 2 counts of simple assault, communicating threats, damage to property, and resisting a public officer. Loudermilk was taken to the Craven County Detention Center where she posted a $10,000 bond. Deputies say the Department of Social Services has been notified. And now we want to turn our attention to the ongoing fallout from the Epstein files. It is now again ensnaring Prince Andrew in more legal drama. NBC's Ralph Sanchez has more.
This morning, a stunning royal arrest. Former Prince Andrew taken into custody from his home in the English countryside. It follows growing revelations about the alleged connections between the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and Andrew, the former Duke of York and brother of King Charles. Thames Valley Police saying the arrest was on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Police have been looking into emails in which Andrew apparently shared confidential government information with Epstein. The latest batch of released files showing Andrew forwarded reports about foreign countries and trade opportunities to Epstein in 2010, when he was serving as a UK trade envoy.
Charles, how long have you known about Andrew and Epstein?
But the scandal has been growing for years, with other allegations, including of sexual misconduct against Andrew, including from Epstein victim Virginia Roberts Giuffre, seen in this picture with Andrew. The prince asked about it in an infamous interview in 2019.
She described dancing with you and you profusely sweating, and that she went on to have bath, possibly.
There's a slight problem with the sweating because I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat.
Though he has always denied allegations of misconduct. In the years since, intensifying outcry with the release of Giuffre's posthumous memoir, and as more Epstein files were made public, Andrew appearing in many documents. Last year, King Charles formally stripped Andrew of his royal titles.
That was Ralph Sanchez reporting. We now turn to your weather forecast. We've got mostly cloudy skies across the east so far today. Not really going to be seeing too much change in that regard, but we do have our eyes set on some more heat later on this afternoon. It certainly helps when you start the day near your seasonal average highs. Normal this time of year is right around the upper 50s to low 60s, and here we are, 9 o'clock already at 56 degrees. This is a view through our Moorhead City Cam overlooking Sanitary Restaurant on the Intracoastal Waterway. South-southwesterly winds, a big reason why we're going to be warming up. Those will continue to push that warmer air into the region. We've got several spots already in the low 60s. We've got 60 degrees in Jacksonville, Stumpy Point, Plymouth, Williamston, and Rocky Mount. 61 degrees currently in New Bern, Kinston, and Greenville. 62 is our hot spot right now in Washington. Do want to say good morning to Sue Ann Woody. Thank you so much for joining me over on Facebook. As far as winds are concerned, very light southwesterly winds today, especially when compared to what we were dealing with yesterday. Yesterday was windy from start to finish. Today, not quite as windy. However, cloud cover is going to be sticking with us. So later on this evening, we will see air temperatures drop into the upper 60s by the time we reach around 6 p.m., but staying in the low 60s even as we approach midnight. This will leave us with a very warm start to the day coming up tomorrow, which will prompt an even warmer afternoon for your Friday. If you're hoping for some heat, if you're a fan of warmer weather, today and tomorrow, again, are going to be great for you. The issue is that it's going to be pretty darn cloudy through the day. We're going to see cloud cover. We're going to see an opportunity for a few raindrops as we head through today and tomorrow. But that is the story, just a few. We've got far more rain expected to move into the region over the weekend, particularly now it looks like Sunday. Rain chances have certainly gone up over the tail end of the weekend due to a slowing down frontal system. But here's a look at how everything sets up early Saturday morning. There you can see that cold front and the low pressure system back towards Missouri, but the influence over the southeastern United States weather forecast, again, you can see in the warm sector several pockets of not only rain showers, but even some heavy downpours across the Carolinas, all due to, again, that area of low pressure further back towards the west. As that moves eastward, it will again push more and more rain across eastern North Carolina. That is the story for our weekend. 77 degrees, though, coming up for tomorrow. Going to be a warm one. Pirates going to be taking on the Tar Heels of UNC coming up on Friday. Again, toasty weather considering the time of year. 64 degrees Saturday, 52 Sunday. We'll feel like we are fully back in a winter mode by the time we reach Monday of next week. As daytime highs will be in the mid to upper 40s for Monday and Tuesday, and overnight lows will dip down into the upper 20s on both Monday night and Tuesday night. That's all we have time for today's 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your day.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.